Alright, what is up, my great fans? It is Kronik racing time. That is what it is. We are racing at Jeddah today. One of my favorite tracks. I think always a very exciting track as far as racing goes. Looking to be a pretty close to full grid. Last I saw, I was reading something, so I didn't actually see the last number of drivers in the lobby. But should be really fun. So let's go on over and take a look at the standings. So, feeling a little lazy today. Maybe works out better because we get to show everybody off. But looking at the standings from Discord for the driver standings, we have Gold Killer. I think pretty much mathematically the winner, the World Driver Champion, 311 points. E Fizzle and Royce, so Crown, both still fighting for that second place. Ryan, Lair, I Constipated, whatever you know him as, Chronico, Krager, those three really fighting it out for kind of that fourth position. And a lot of these people are not have not been a part of the league this entire season, but yeah, this is their first times, I guess, seeing everybody's names, as you can see there. Let us go over to the constructors. So constructors, Williams and Red Bull still very close together. Uh, still a good battle there. So that being Chronico and Efizzle today versus Limerence and Swampmouth today. Okay. Haas, today being driven by Constipated and Dom. And those three are really the only ones left in contention. Even then, it's mostly just the top two. So that pretty much does it, I think, for the standings. There we go. OBS is bugging a little bit, so now let me also just kind of unmute the game. Need to mess with my audio super quick. That looks good. Lower the volume for the game for myself, and I think this should be more than good enough. Alright, now let me also just split my screen so that I can see the Discord chat just in case some kind of messages pop up there, but that should be it. Let's get everything popped out. Um, First out is a kick driver. That could yes, that is Bro Joshua. Oh, let me tell you what, dude. I am feeling absolutely exhausted right now, more than normal. So we're gonna have to try to get through it. Bro Joshua, the first driver to start a hot lap. He has what looks to be an Alpine behind him. Um, Either Giant Stick. It is Giant Stick. Giant Stick behind Bro Joshua. But Bro Joshua will be starting his hot lap here shortly. All right, Jeddah. I don't think it's that difficult of a track. I don't know. To me, it feels like each corner has a nice flow to it. Maybe not so much a flowy track as like say Coda, but I don't know. I definitely think there's a kind of smoothness to the track. See, does he hold sixth gear for as long as he can? Takes that curve. Okay, drops him to fifth. Constipated already retiring from the session in the pits. I don't know what that's all about, but halfway through the lap is Bro Joshua. That turn right there gives me quite a bit of trouble. As strong as I feel around Jeddah, as confident I feel around Jeddah, that one turn specifically gives me nightmares. It's a bit of a tough one to get just the right amount of braking to carry as much speed as possible while also um, actually making the turn in a quick fashion, you know. All right, one last corner to go. How close can he get to the apex? Not very. Last little sprint to the finish line. 129.1. Let's see if I can get to any of these guys. So, Mick being one of the guys in this train. I don't think he's on a hot lap. Does not seem to be on one. This Red Bull is. This is Swamp Mouth. Swamp Mouth on his hot lap. Just about to finish. Oh, he settled down. He got a little too close to him there. Oh my God, Swamp. What have you done? Swamp, what have you done? You've just given JC18 a 5 grid penalty somehow for that light contact. Swamp, what are we doing? No! Oh, Chronico finishing his lap, not looking too crazy. A 1:29.9. See what Lime Cave's. No, let's see what Nova has in store for us. One of the fastest, if not the fastest driver in this league. I'm being talked about in my league chat. I wonder why. What's going on? Purple sector 2 for Nova. I thought he had an acid in tow. Clearing the Alpine. Sets a 128 flat over a second faster, but then grounds even faster than Nova. Oh my lord. Okay, what are these messages? What am I'm being talked about. Some more Tempest Racing League stuff that I need to is going on in my chat. What's up, Dustin? Yeah, I like okay. Uh, I, I wasn't being receptive last time. No, it was genuinely. Oh my god, dude. Some people are just a little slow. This is so annoying, dude. You guys are just getting ASMR right now for this qualifying. I have to. I don't even know, man. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. Oh, well, he's invalidated. Hold on, let's switch to giant stick, maybe. No, he's on an in lap. D2 Dominator's going into the pits. Limerence is on a hot lap. Thank you, Limerence. You're the GOAT. No, I mean, Djokovic is fine about it. Ooh, Limerence already out of DRS. I feel like not the greatest amount of battery deployment, but it'll come down to... Well, yeah, he's already out of battery. A 130.6 for limerence. Alright, we have Max on an out lap. Oh man, dude. Oh, what's up, Danny son? What's up, Stick? Sorry, boys. I'm dealing with the I don't know, Tempest. This one guy who's an FSR. Let's just summarize it. Let's summarize it. Let's find somebody on a hot lap and let's summarize it. Crown's on a hot lap. 5 plays grid penalty collision with Kronik. What are we doing, guys? That's already 2 of them. So yeah, so this is what happened. What's up, Danny son? Danny son, listen closely. So, it was a random Thursday, I think. No, it was a Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it was a Tuesday. So FSR was doing a casual race at like 7 or something, you know, whatever the time was. We were doing a casual race, or like 7 p.m. or whatever. And then Djokovic, who's in our server from who's also a part of Tempest Racing, was like, "Oh, you guys are doing a casual. Do you guys want to combine with TRL?" I was like, "Well, what time?" He's like, "Oh, it's like at 9 or whatever." So if you guys want to combine, since you guys are doing something, I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna be there. Our casual's at 7. We're literally about to start it, so it's not like we can combine right now. If you guys are doing something later, you know, just let us know what's going on, and you know, you just ask in here who wants to join for my league. That's it. Whatever. You guys have something going on already at 9. We're genuinely about to start ours, so it's not like, oh, we're gonna combine last minute. No, I had stuff to do. I had to commentate for a league. It might have been Thursday actually, because it was, or no, it was Tuesday, because it was for I had to crowns, dude. Another fastest lap. Christ Almighty. McLaren fan also racing. Just finished his lap. Here we go, bro. Joshua not on one. Dom right on an outlet. So, yeah, and so I was like, well, you know, I have to commentate. I'm not gonna delay this at all. We had our casual race already set up. We're gonna start it on time, finish it on time, and then I'm going to be busy well past when they're doing their casual race. So I told him, I'm not gonna be available when you guys do your thing. If you want to, if you're hosting something and you're inviting us, just let us know what to, you know, let my members know what they need to do or whatever. I will not be there to help coordinate it. He's like, oh, well, if you guys don't want to do it or whatever, like, you know, like, how should we do this? Like, what's the usual process you guys do with this? I was like, dude, it doesn't matter what we usually do. It's for your server. You guys are setting it up. You guys are inviting us. What do you mean, how do we normally do it? You decide how you guys want to do it. I don't care if you guys want to join our server, if they want to join, if they want us to join them, whatever. When is it? When is what? This is in the past, homie. Context clues, context clues. This is already occurred. But yeah, so I was like, you know, you guys are inviting us. We're like, you guys set it up. You guys set it up. You guys decide how it needs to be done, and you just let my people know. That is it. And he was like, oh, well, if you don't want to do it, then that's fine, whatever. I was like, okay, fucking whatever, bro. Whatever, broski. If you're gonna make it this complicated, I'm not even gonna deal with it at this point. Donated lizard on a hot lap. Giant stick P2. Giant stick P2. And if you're curious, a lot of people are disqualifying because this is meant to be a beginner to intermediate league, and so some of the people who are above the average skill level by a pretty big margin disqualify themselves in qualifying to start from the back and help. It's been kind of decided that it helps everybody out. The fast people learn driving through traffic, learn adjusting to slower drivers, and the slower drivers still get those battles, God, good Lord Almighty, dude. Oh, yeah. Tell McLaren fan to stop qualifying. Actually, he's slower than a giant stick. Giant stick might have found his form. He might be back. Giant stick might be back, guys. Giant stick might be back. I know I just said it like a million times, but I'm excited for Giant stick. Look at him. He's so locked in. He probably has the stream up and is just blocking out all the sound right now. He does have a car in front of him, though. That is a Williams. It looks like a Williams. And he's... Oh! Save it, save it, save it! Sticky. You can't park there, mate. No, stick. Well, he was not as locked in as we thought. He does not sound as locked in as we thought. What was that? Limits invalidated lap. Max scavenger. Oh, some of these people are really trying to push the traction on the exits and just spinning out a little bit. Okay, somebody ban Shawarma. Why is Swamp sandbagging? He's not sandbagging. Oh wait, he is sandbagging. Swamp, what are you doing, brosif? No, why would you? No, Stick, don't disqualify yourself. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. Yeah, why is Swamp Melt sandbagging, broski? What's he doing? Is he up on his time right now? He's about to finish this hot lap. Swamp's a bitch. Yeah, and you heard it here first. We did bully him into turning off all of his assists. So he's still working on consistency. Okay. Okay, get this guy out of here. He's cheating. Oh, he's not sandbagging anymore. McLaren fan on his outlap. Literally pulled a mixed Schumacher. Facts. Giant Stick is him. Giant Stick is Michael Schumacher, just in case you guys weren't aware. Guys, my girlfriend isn't texting me back, man. She's too busy at work. You normally have to work when this race happens. Finally able to attend one. Where's this pace and PTRL stick? If you don't mind me asking, where's this pace and PTRL? You've been struggling as of late. Where's this at? Oh shit, wait, McLaren fan isn't a McLaren. Oh my god. Come on, Daddy McLaren fan. Oh my god. It's normally there. Ah! He invalidated. What an absolute bum. He's an absolute bum. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Yeah. The top end of PTRO is pretty fast. And then yeah, starting in the backfield sometimes, you have some hungry guys. None of them are dirty. Nobody is dirty, at least, nobody is dirty. People make dumb mistakes, dumb decisions, get a little too aggressive sometimes. They overdrive themselves. Not the car, they overdrive themselves. They overestimate their ability sometimes, starting from the midfield or farther back, because they want to make up those positions. They want to be aggressive. They want good results. And sometimes it just collects other people. Sometimes it collects other people, unfortunately. He's the last one out on track. McLaren fan, what an absolute idiot. Invalidating a lap. No, Dustin, you won't finish in 15th every week. Come on, you can do better than that. Oh, fuck, what am I doing? You can do better than that. I believe in you. Alright, qualifying's over. Oh, that was a really good knee pop. I needed it. I needed it. Dude, I am so tired. Like, I'm not tired, go to sleep. I'm tired, I don't want to do anything. Like, physically, I just want to, like, stare up at my ceiling for 5 hours. Alright, what is this ping? Oh, that's just the ping that I started streaming. Same thing with this one. I need to start muting these, dude. I don't need to know when I start streaming because I know when I start streaming. I'm the one pressing the button. Um, what is this? Um, a million pings for this league. All right. I think we're good. Me thinks we are good. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care to practice anymore either. Though to be fair, I'm not racing for like another week, so there's really nothing for me to. Fuck, and I got a hard carry the next couple. Whenever I do come back. Fuck, man. What do I come back for? I come back for Jeddah. Yeah, I need a hard carry at Jeddah. I need a hard carry at Japan. And Brazil, you're gonna have to hard carry Dustin. Sorry to say that. You're gonna have to hard carry me in Brazil. I thought I was better at Brazil. I am not. I have not gotten better at it while everybody else has. All I want to do is play sports again, man, but I am in one of the worst places to play sports ever in the history of geography and history. That and all my friends are 3 hours away, so it's a little difficult to try and, do stuff with them. That's gotta be racist. That is gotta be racist, David. David, that is got to be racist. Somehow, some way, you just happen to know I'm Mexican, don't you? You could smell it. You could smell the taco breath emanating from my mouth, couldn't you? I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine, David. I am doing just fine. Just a little tired. Actually, very tired. A little mental fog. Never hurt anybody. I'm just kidding. Mental fog is not great, but it's okay. We shall carry on through. We shall prevail. We shall endure. I think this is what people mean when they talk about the indomitable human spirit. No, it's not. This is one of the worst possible fucking examples. I haven't even eaten tacos today. I actually ate something very American. I ate some Zaxby's today. Let me tell you what. All my life, I have slept on mandarins and oranges. I've never been one to just like grab one, peel it, and eat it. I like orange flavored things. I like orange juice. I like orange zest on all my food, but or okay, let me just say on all my food. Orange chicken. Oh my god. But I've been sleeping on mandarins my entire life. I bought what are they even called? What's it called? I bought a bunch of them. I bought like a bag of them. They come in like this little, you know what I mean? I don't know what to call it. A bunch? I guess it's a bunch. I bought a bunch of oranges. Or not oranges, mandarins. Bro, they kind of fucking slap. Let me tell you what. Why have I been sleeping on them my whole life? I feel great, man. I feel great to eat one. Brings me back to my primate roots. Roots, you know what I mean? They are small and juicy. You're 1000% correct, Kartik. They are very small and juicy. You know what else is small and juicy? My gonads. I like suckling on them every once in a while. I used to do it a lot more than as of recent. You only eat fruits if paired with vodka or tequila. Okay, this guy thinks he's some kind of macho man. No, no, Dustin. They're actually just that saggy. I don't have to bend over all that much. I can just like kind of like like, grab them and they're just kind of lift them up and then they're nice and sweet, nice and juicy. But yeah, Mr. David over here, he thinks he's actually no. James Bond would probably not do that. He just eat it. What's it called? Like a dirty martini or something like that. Do I like him saggy? I mean, it means I can suckle on him, doesn't it? Do I like other men to have saggy testicles? Not really, because then whenever you get a suckle on them, you're farther away from the shaft. You know what I mean? On other men, not so much. I like them nice and tight. On myself, nice and loose. All right, formation lap beginning. What do you mean, hell nah, Kartik? That's elite knowledge right there. That's life experience right there. We're seeing quite a difference of strategy. Exactly. I don't want them clapping off of my cheeks. I want my cheeks clapping on them. You know what I mean? Um, pretty close to a half split. Swamp, Stick, Dom, Scavenger, E-Fizzle, Lizard, and Constipator starting on the hards. Everybody else on the mediums. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting where the front three running on the hards. How will that affect their movement in on the grid on track as they start on cold hards? Do a sex ed stream? Do you guys want the talk? Have your parents not given you the talk, guys? So, when a man and a woman, see, the old one is outdated. You know, they always say, "Oh, when a mommy and a daddy love each other." Well, guys, come on. They could be daddy now. It could be daddy on daddy. It could be mommy on mommy. It could be a man and a child. Not that that's like good or anything, but that's just, we gotta teach all the possibilities to our kids. So, this is the new version. This is when a living being and another living being. Not always though. We get interesting cases with non-animate objects, but let's stick to living. Let's stick to reproducing. So when a living thing and another living thing, uh, fuck man, that gets complicated too. There's non-consensual versions. Okay, let's just say baseline humans and consensual. Let's stick with that one. When a person is overwhelmed by sexual horniness energy, and so is the other person, they just start fucking going at it. They start fucking, okay? And there are very, very, very numerous different ways of fucking, okay? But the main one being, um, so if let's go through the transmutations: man on man, um, sword fighting, um, oral, and penetration. Man on woman, same thing, pretty much. Less sword fighting. Um, let's take a quick break. This is the start of the race. All right, Jeddah turn one, a little scary. It can be a little scary. Please, nobody do anything stupid. Oh, the Red Bull already going deep. Rejoining safely. I would say that that is very safe rejoin right there. I think we're fine. I think we are doing just fine. Nobody died, I don't think. Could still happen through this turn. This turn, ooh, the Ferrari not giving the Haas maybe enough room. And there's a front end plate gone. I think that's constipated. It looked like a Haas one. Yep, he's missing several people missing end plates now. This is horrifying to look at in the back of the grid. Let's move on up to the front. I think this got off to a lot better of a start, a lot smoother. Front three running away with it at the moment. Yeah, it kind of was the Ferrari of Nova, seemingly, okay, speculatively, kind of running the Haas of Constipated wide. Hard to tell though from that angle. Could very well be an incident report. See if anything else is going on. D2 Dominator staking very close to Mick, potentially looking to make a move soon. Speaking of move, bro Joshua really chasing the back of Chronico, trying to get as much of that slipstream. Just not quite getting ahead. Does have the overlap though. Takes the inside line. Chronico sticking next to him. Who gets the better exit? I think it will be... Oh! He's hooked himself! He has hooked himself! Kronik was as far right as he could have been, and then bro Joshua just kind of starts leaning on over to the right. I don't know what for, and kind of spins himself into the wall. Broken wing. Oh, this is scary. Oh, not... see, that's just not a place you want to be trying to hit any bit of an overtake. Did Chronicle give him enough room? Not really, but also McLaren fan didn't, or Swampmouth, I mean, didn't really seem capable of even making the turn, in my opinion. So I don't know. That's just a really, really not good place to try and do anything. I do see Donated Lizard here. Oh, what is going on back here? This is a huge congestion. It is constipated at the front of this pack. We see a Ferrari trying to stick his nose in. Oh, what is this? Lime Cake is now ahead. Crown stuck behind these guys. This is the closest and tightest battling going on at the moment. Overtake being attempted by Crowns. Crowns does get ahead. DRS opening. Ooh, some scrappiness up here. DRS open again. Do we see any moves? Crowns looking to... Ooh! Getting a little closer. The Ferrari of Lime Cake does get ahead of Constipated. Constipated going for a bit of a switchback. Not able to get the traction. He is on the hards, and I think Lime Cake is on the mediums. Yes, he is. Dominator pitting. Crowns getting ahead of the Ferrari. Taking the inside, grabbing the apex, and securing an overtake there. Now into 9th. Alright, up near the front, Dom. Chasing after McLaren fan. Not really gaining right now, but could be harvesting. The group has separated quite a bit from front to even middle. Or, yeah, from front to midfield. Nova will have the DRS from Chronico. Will he look to make a move, though? Okay, let's turn on this telemetry so I see their battery level. So, Chronico harvesting a little bit. Almost daring Nova to send it through there. But Nova, I'm pretty sure, smarter to wait to this part of the track where the DRS zone is a lot more powerful. Should get cleanly ahead of Chronico. Chronico completely out of battery. Really struggling to harvest. Should take this opportunity maybe to now... Swamp, if he loses, he's banned. I like that. I like that. Right now, it is a Swamp giant stick battle. Does Dom send the move on the McLaren? He has the time. He has the overlap. Locks up a little bit. Takes the inside. The McLaren just way smoother through the chicane. Very well driven by McLaren fan. Exactly. Gotta motivate your your boys. Gotta motivate the friends. Gotta make them hungry. Complacency is the enemy of progress. Limerence, battling with this McLaren of Dominator, has gotten ahead. But the thing is, he doesn't get the DRS and the McLaren does. And the Haas going all the way through. Constipated said, yes, please, thank you very much. I enjoy this a lot. This is nice and dandy for me. Nova is already at P5, and I don't know, the thing is, he may have been a little rough and tough moving up the grid. Dom, with DRS, getting ahead of the McLaren fan. But McLaren fan will have the DRS going down this section, much more powerful section of DRS. You missed the first couple of laps, that's fine. It was a little bit of carnage at the back. Nothing too crazy, but definitely some interesting moves being made. Kronik just needs to start harvesting better, needs to harvest more battery. McLaren fan still behind of Dom. Maybe taking the chance to harvest battery. Not much else going on up and down the grid. Dominator and Limerin still fighting. Limerin should be able to get ahead of the McLaren here. Ooh, a little bit of light contact. Fuck. Guys, my girlfriend's gonna be mad at me. I think she forgot that I commentate right now. Oops. Well, what can you do? What can you do? I'm cooked, bro. She might be mad at me. Oh well. It is what it is. Not much I can do. I am contractually obligated to be here, you know what I mean? I need to take this hoodie off, man. I'm slowly feeling the heat of this battle. Jeddah temperature is getting to me. Ugh. Oh, that feels better. That feels nice. Mick being lapped already? Interesting. I wonder what happened to Mick. McLaren fan still very close behind of Dom. I think Mick going into the pits. Is he retiring or is he? Did something happen to Mick? Ooh, Dustin saying if he ever wins the lottery, he will buy both Rockstar and Bacon race cars, and I get a plane. Dude, that would fucking slap. Let me tell you what. But McLaren fan 3-second time penalty. What are we doing? Can I actually exchange that for a race car? I would also love a race car, but more like I don't know what they're called. Like a mini Formula car. I don't know what they're called. Like the little ones, or like I don't know what to call them. They look like old school cars. I don't care what it is. I want to race, dude. I'm gonna race in a car. Yeah, I do, but I do believe planes are a little more expensive than a race car. Yeah, I wanna drive fast, man. Now, granted, a plane would be fucking awesome. That would be really cool. But I think, I don't know, cause where the fuck would I store the car? I think tracks have like garages, right, where I could just leave it there. But you know, cars would like. Okay, so here's the thing: with a plane, 100%, it makes more sense to hire somebody to like kind of maintain it, right? A car, or even if it's like a race car, you kind of it makes more sense to just do that maintenance yourself, you know? Like you don't have to be like a licensed professional to work on your own car, but you kind of have to be a licensed professional to work on an airplane, right? So I don't know. Well, see that, yeah, see that's the thing. That'd be you. Cause see, like Rockstar and Bacon, 1000% know how to maintain their cars, right? Or maintain, if they got that race car, they'd know how to maintain it. Me, I don't fucking know anything about cars, broski. I know about oil. I know about like tire pressures. I know about, I mean, your windshield stuff, but I mean like getting it like running mechanically. Uh uh uh. Yay! See, dude, everybody just needs to play the lottery. Actually, no, don't play the lottery. I need to increase my chances of winning. Stick, looking to make a move on Swamp. These two have been going at it from the start. See, let me tell you what. If I were rich, they're kind of just they really wouldn't be any signs at all. Cause like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I don't have any ambition of anything. Bro's gonna include using the flashers in a car's maintenance. No, I wasn't, bro. That's dumb as shit. No, no, no. I just mean like in a race car, you gotta make sure that the fuel flow is good, the fuel mixture is correct. It's a lot more complicated than just your regular driving, commute car maintenance, right? And in your commuting car, if one thing's a little off, I mean, it's just like, oh, that's not too bad. Oh, blinker fluid does have to be topped up, guys. Can't forget that one. You need to make sure that you have enough blinker fluid. Otherwise, your blinker just doesn't turn on. Obviously, come on, come on. Amateur stuff, guys. Um, but yeah, you turn in BMW. I don't know what you're trying to say, Gold Killer. I think the translator's broken. Turn into BMW. Man, fuck BMW, dude. Their cars are over-engineered. Their cars are way over-engineered. Crowns, maybe moving on Chronico? Does not seem to be the case, but Swamp is looking to retake that lead from Giant Stick. Oh my god, wait. Crowns is ahead now of Chronico. And Swamp is ahead of Giant Stick. Okay, well I just pulled a rookie commentator move. There was shit going on and I missed both. This is some fine and dandy pace from Giant Stick. I'm happy for him. Big Montings from the Giant Stick. It's been a long time since I've seen any kind of success from Stick. Nova up into fourth. Has now gotten ahead of Domrite. Scavenger also getting ahead of Domrite. Shawarma School of Commentating. Ooh. Yeah. Oof. Okay. Genuinely, how many times do we need to tell Shawarma not to flip too much between cars, especially in qualifying? How many times do we have to tell him that before he understands, dude? Granted, I don't watch the FSR commentary almost at all because, I don't want to watch my own shitty races, right? But just from what people have said and from the very few that I've watched, it's a persistent issue. Scavenger getting ahead of the McLaren. Dom also getting ahead of the McLaren. No, I think if anybody snorts speed before a commentary, I think it's me. Or at least before a commentary. Cause during race, dude, you guys can ask Dustin. I am like the quietest, for the most part, for like 80% of a race. I am the quietest you will ever hear me be in a race. Commentary though, yeah, exactly. That's what goes on with me. I am so focused because it takes so much focus from me. It looks like Nova getting ahead of E-Fizzle. Yeah, when I have to focus so hard. I snort cocaine. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, I am just so focused in a race driving that there's just no room for conversation. Really, there's no room for my brain to wander. But as soon as stuff starts going bad, I mean, both me and Dustin turn into the biggest complainers in the world. Oh man. Yeah, it's it's either a random fuck or a ah! Just hit him with a little screech. Ah! Like that Australia one. That Australia one was terrifying, dude. The Australia one where I killed McLaren fan. Sorry, McLaren fan. Yeah, that was probably my all-time loudest in a race. Cause that was so bad. That was so stupid of me. Oh man. Yeah, Sunday races have been I haven't been happy since race one since week one at Austria. All the other ones have been pretty ass. Let me tell you what. It's okay though. It's okay. A lot of movements up and down the grid. Chronico now pitting. This is definitely a one stop. So Chronico getting off of the mediums now into hards. Maybe a little early, maybe not. Maybe something of an undercut. Swamp still fighting with Stick. Both of these on hard, so they will be taking these a lot longer. Scavenger as well. See, and Dustin's also had way more success than I have in FSR races, but at the same time, not a single one has gone quite to plan. A lot of them have had some interesting moments, and so, you know, even though Lime Cake, oh, Lime Cake has died? Oh my god, Lime Cake has died. I barely got a glimpse of him. Looks like he just, I can't tell. I can't really tell what happened. We have a safety car now. No, we don't. It's a virtual. Ooh. Not a full-on safety. Swamp taking the opportunity to pit. Honestly, pretty smart. Is it early, though? If he has another set of hards, this is perfect, though. Mediums, I think, is going to be a little difficult to take the whole way, but does get the advantage of a cheap pit stop here. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out for him. I think it's 100% possible. Tires last a little longer later in the race because you have less fuel in the car. Your car is lighter, and so yeah, it's a lot less. It's a lot less force and wear on the tires whenever you're lighter. You're a little more agile, more maneuverable. More people going to the pits. Crown, one of them. Crown onto hards. There we go. That makes more sense. E-Fizzle will probably have to switch onto mediums. Yes, he will. Drive-through penalties galore. Scavenger with one. Cooking himself right there. Isn't second with his teammate, but that drive-through absolutely fucking him royally. Well, that's not great for him. Next closest drivers right now are Chronico, Bro Joshua, and Donated Lizard. Some moves being made. It is Bro Joshua battling with Donated Lizard. Lizard overtaken by... Yep, overtaken by Bro Joshua. Chronico getting ahead of Donated Lizard as well. Oh, he is on old hards, but even then, Bro Joshua got ahead of him pretty easily there. JC18 now catching up to them. Two V-carbs next to each other, side by side, or, you know, tail end to tail end. Crown gaining rapidly on Dom. DRS open. See a Gold Killer. Thank you for hopping in here, even if it was for a second. Taking the outside. Looks like we'll be making the move stick, but Dom will have the opportunity here to make his way back ahead. Chronico has gone ahead of Bro Joshua. All right, Dom right, making the move. Takes the outside line. Crown's defending the inside. Somebody exiting the pit lane. Hey! I don't know. Did he just reset the track? I think he definitely just reset the track. I don't think that's allowed, homie. Now blocking Bro Joshua. Yeah, I don't know. I think that... see, my philosophy when it comes to that is the person exiting the pit lane has to yield way. He has to give way to whoever is closest to him. He can't just aggressively come out of the pits like that. And so, in my opinion, that is on Max. And now Bro Joshua will be getting slowed down by Dom. Dom with damaged wing. He is on the old hards. We have a bit of a train now formed. Dom at the front, followed by Bro Joshua, JC18, Lizard, and Constipated. Giant Stick now pitting off of his hards. Swamp will be taking the lead once again. Nova, though, has already pit. I think this is 100% Nova's to win. His tires will definitely be better than Swamp's at the end of the race, and he's already very close to overtaking him. 3 cars battling it out right now. Oh, that is a risky move by JC18, but well done, I think, if he can make it last. Oh, he's been shoved by Dom! I think he's okay, though. And immediately going into the pits. Beating Dom into the pits. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been so much worse. Stick very close to McLaren fan right now. Limerence ahead of Dom in the pits. Is that a pit overtake? It is. Somehow. Oh, because Dom had a broken wing. He had to get it repaired. That's right. Alright, does Giant Stick venture to make a move here shortly? We'll have the DRS. I mean, he has the proximity to him. Oh, he forces his way through. Very brave, very well done, Giant Stick. Expertly executed, if I do say so myself. He is now ahead of McLaren fan, but McLaren fan has a lot more battery. Does he use it here and now? Brand new hards versus brand new mediums. I think he's just happy to sit back and harvest right now. Maybe make the move down the pit straight. They've also picked up Crowns. Crowns directly behind them now. McLaren fan can no longer sit passive. He needs to drive a little aggressive to keep Crowns behind. These two battling it out, exiting the turn. It'll be constipated with the DRS, but has significantly less battery. Is he going to the pits? Yes, he is. Going to the pits is constipated. I think somebody else following him behind. It is a V-carb. It is donated Lizard. Dominator with 3 second time penalty. Crowns has been getting a McLaren fan. Still sitting behind him for now. I looked away for a split second and Crowns is already ahead of McLaren fan. Whoops, my bad. That's what I get for reading. Okay, I wasn't reading a book. I was just stopping to read something I saw on my phone. But McLaren fan may be able to get ahead. He should have, yeah, he has quite a bit of battery. Race pace seemingly lacking a bit from him, as he's been doing good to save battery, but he just hasn't been going much speed. Cocaine time? No, it was not cocaine time, guys. Come on, I'm not a drug abuser. Say it with me. I am not a drug abuser. Scavenger and Bro Joshua going into the pits. Did they start on the hard? So I think they did. Bro Joshua. Oh, he pit early on. McLaren found another 3 second time penalty. So there's gonna be what, like a 2-stop for Bro Joshua? I think, yes, it is. It is a 2-stopper for him. Dom, new fastest lap. Nova gaining on Swamp. Doesn't really need to push, and if anything, the smart thing to do would be to kind of save a little bit of tire for the end to really make sure he has the advantage, as he has hards that will be much better than Swamp's mediums at the end of the race. Bro Joshua ahead of Limerence. Limerence, does he get any kind of revenge here? Does he move? He will have DRS soon. Which team do I support IRL? I don't really support a team IRL. I just watch. Now, who would I like to see do well? There isn't like a team that constructors that I want to do well overall. But drivers, I mean, I want to see Hadjar do well. I want to see him break the second seat Red Bull curse. I want to see Behrman do well. Um, because I mean he is already doing well. You know what? I also kind of want to see both Alpine drivers. I want to see Colapinto and Gasly do well. It seems like their car is relatively the best on the grid than it has been in a very long time. So I hope they can really, carry some success with that. Who else? I mean, obviously, yeah, I'd like to see Leclerc do well, but I mean, like, especially want to see do well. Um, let's see. Bortoletto would be cool to see him do well. I mean, Kimmy, I don't even have to root for him. He is doing well, bro. He is doing well. There's not much more like, oh, I hope he keeps it going. Nah, dude, he might actually just be him this season. Um, honestly, I kind of do just want to see everybody do well, really. Lawson, I don't really care for him. Uh, he's kind of been around long enough to where if he doesn't do well, it's just kind of on him at this point, I think. Especially with how much Hadjar outperformed him. So yeah. Oh, I want to see Lindblad do good. I do want to see Lindblad do good. He is supposed to be like a prodigal son. He is supposed to be the next big thing. So it'd be good to see if he actually kind of lives up to that hype. I mean, not saying that Formula One needs more superstars, but you can't have too many superstars in Formula One. Bro, Joshua getting ahead of Lizard. Nova almost within. He is now within DRS range of Swamp. I think tire crossover might be close here. Crowns should get ahead of Stick here shortly. Stick doing very well though in P3. Crowns harvesting, using Giant Stick as a refuel point. Allow his battery to charge up some more. Stick kind of carrying him along, it seems like. Looking to make the move now. Kind of going deep there. Stick almost getting a better exit, just not quite. I wonder what that tire difference is. Oh, I don't know. I guess it is close to the crossover point. Or maybe Stick just not really looking to fight it too hard. As they are losing time. They did lose a bit of time doing that. E-Fizzle ahead of Lizard as well. Oh, Nova and Swamp now battling. Nova with more battery. Alpine fucked it in this one. A little bit. Just a little bit. Well, no, Stick is doing just fine, I think. Nova now making a move to get ahead of Swamp, taking the lead. It is now Nova in the lead. Nova defending as best he can, but now Swamp going back in front. Six more laps of racing. Everybody kind of spread out. Bro Joshua is chasing after Constipated, however. And then second battle, really just Nova and Swamp. Limerence was very close to regaining DRS on Bro Joshua, but a bit of a slip up, not able to hold on to it. Bro Joshua is though. Oh, this is the more exciting one, I think. Fuck no, Bro Joshua. Oh, what happened there? He was gaining, was very close, and then I don't know, something happened to where he went a little off track. Right, Nova very likely to make a move here, I think. Is doing it, trying to save as much battery for what will be the pit straight ahead of Swamp. But then Swamp gets the DRS. Does Swamp then overtake Lizard with a 3-second time penalty? Right now they're just going back and forth, back and forth. Nova defending the inside. Swamp a little faster through the chicane, but Nova with a better exit. They're continuing to go side by side here. Don't give me that angle here. I wanted to see if they went side by side, stupid game. But it is Swamp who stays ahead now. Sitting in none to harvest as much as possible. Using a little bit down this straight. Oh man. Bro Joshua once again was gaining on Constipated, kind of fluctuating though. Nova staying very close behind of Swamp. Significantly more battery. It seems to be a losing game for Swamp at the moment. Here we go. Goes ahead. Will we see the same? How long can Swamp re-overtake down the pit straight after being overtaken? Crowns is gaining. Crowns is catching up. Swamp looking to make the move. Take the inside. Side by side this time. Does not have full go ahead going into the chicane. But stays ahead, it seems like. Maybe not. Nova feeling brave. Oh, that's touchy right there. I don't know what happened there. Pretty bad angle from the game, but we are A-okay. Nobody taking any amount of damage, I don't think. It is now Nova ahead of Swamp. Bro Josh was still very close to Constipated. Limerence still trying to get a whisper of a DRS from Bro Joshua. E-Fizzle very close to Limerence right now. Maybe being overtaken. Yes, he is down the pit straight. E-Fizzle taking the inside line. Limerence smoother through the chicane, sort of. A bit of a straighter line, maybe a little faster through it. Just not able to get back ahead of the Williams. Bro Josh was still behind of Constipated. Is this just gorgeous? Is this not just beautiful? Alright. Swamp will have the DRS. Harvesting. Both of them harvesting. Three laps of racing left. Seems to be struggling now. The tire difference, too much for him to overcome, it seems like. Those old mediums just not holding up to the old hards. Now under danger from Crowns behind. Swamp slipping. Needs the DRS from Nova to continue to be safe from Crowns behind. Otherwise, he is a sitting duck with a shark or a hawk looking to scoop him up and eat him. Swamp will not be getting the DRS. This is Crown's moment to pounce, moment to shine. Even fresher tires than Nova could maybe make a run for first place at the end of this at the tail end of this race. Took him a lot longer to get back up all the way to the top of the grid from the backfield, but maybe doing it at just the right time. Overtaking with none. Ooh, losing a little bit of traction. Now, what does Swamp do here? Does he fight it or does he sit here and try to harvest? I think he sees that it's just, you know, the smart thing to do for him is to try and hold on to second, as he doesn't maybe think that Crowns even has a chance of fighting Nova this late into the race. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Crowns now ahead. Yep, they're just both Solo and Battery and Nova able to sit and harvest. It is Swamp running off track. I don't know if he ran or was run off track, but off track he was. E-Fizzle very close to Bro Joshua ahead, looking to make the overtake. Should be able to make it down the pit straight with Limerence in tow as well. For Joshua defending the inside. Ooh, slipping up a little bit. Looks like the Williams getting a better exit. No, he has not. It is still Bro Joshua ahead. Nova, Crowns, and Swamp very separated now at this point, looking like it is all Nova's to win. Limerence on 10-lap old hards, and then Bro Joshua and E-Fizzle on pretty equal medium tires. The Williams going to the outside. Can he hold more speed? He might. But Bro Joshua, I think, mitigating it. Oh, he has overtaken Bro Joshua. Did carry more speed through the outside. Now, in 10th is E-Fizzle. They are fighting for the last points position. All of them without time penalties. This could be huge. This could be huge. A singular point to fight for. Last lap has begun. Well, not for them, but just, you know, overall on track. Crowns is gaining on Nova right now. Bro Joshua going around the outside of E-Fizzle through the DRS zone. Can E-Fizzle retake his position with this pit straight DRS? They're both very low on battery. Alright, we have a battle for the lead. We have a battle for the lead. Crowns chasing as fast or as hard as he can after Nova. I mean, Nova's in a great spot. He has so much battery saved up. I think it's done. I think it's definitely done. Not much for Crowns to do unless Nova makes some sort of a silly mistake. Looking very unlikely though. Swamp not winning this race will be in 3rd. Looks like he's getting banned from FSR. You know who is winning, though? It is going to be your boy, Nova. Hold on, hold on. We might have some some last-minute dramas around here. Fighting for the last position. Crown's taking 2nd. Swamp should be crossing 3rd here shortly. Stick 4th. Oh, what is that? No way the game just let him do that. What? What the hell was that? What is going on? I mean, Bro Joshua has a time penalty, so Limerence maybe not so worried, but needs to stay within 3 seconds. Kind of slipping up right now. He's still in none. You need to use some battery. Come on, Limerence. Use your battery. I think he's... Oh, what the fuck? There's a roadblock. There's a roadblock. What the hell, dude? What is going on? Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, well, race winner. Dude, what is... How are there so many people who did this? That's hilarious, dude. I've never seen such a big roadblock at the finish line. Either way, that is your race winner, Nova. Crowns 2nd. Had some percentage left on the hard tires, but spun and destroyed what pace you had left in them. Yeah, it's not ideal stick, let me tell you what. But I'm happy to see stick up near the top once again. It's been a long time since I've seen it myself personally. Race winner though does go to Mr. Nova. How many tickets for that roadblock? Probably none. I mean, it was the end of the race. People had already crossed the finish line. It's not affecting anybody. All right, Nova, your race winner. Crown second. Swamp finishing third. Stick fourth. McLaren Fen fifth. League owner Chronico in sixth. Scavenger, JC18, Constipated, and Bro Joshua running out the top 10. And then here you can see the rest of the drivers. Only one DNF, and that being from Lime Cake. Not too bad, not too bad, really. Pretty exciting race. Always some good racing around Jeddah. Surprised there weren't more deaths actually. Looks like everybody pretty good survival instinct. But that about does it for Chronic Racing League Week 13, I do believe. Fuck, I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on. Week 13, I think is what I wrote. Week 13 at Jeddah. So I think I can't remember how many more weeks they added to the calendar. But that does it for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys are always a pleasure to talk to. Always a pleasure to stream for. I'll get this VOD posted up here in a couple seconds. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your evening.